jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
in the building. Scullo X-Man on deck. I see you. Salute fam at WCS. You know what it is. 3 days out, man. Don Von in the building. Salute WCS in the chat. Salute to your brother. Both of y'all in the building early. You know what it is. It's closer than we expected. I mean, danger close. What Mystical say? Danger. Watch yourself. Danger. Hey, we here. Las Vegas is hyped, turned up, lit. I'm talking about active. We just had the tail end. Spence finally came out. I got some audio that I want y'all to listen to from Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. You know, giving my reaction of the only part that really mattered to me. You feel me? I've been speaking about Spence losing these last pounds to balance these scales, and he's still looking big, man. You know, he does look like the weight cut is wearing on him. It's Wednesday. He still have Thursday and then a part of Friday. You know what I'm saying? He still looks a bit bulky to me, more bulky than he did when he stepped on the scales against Ugas. So they're going to have to take care of that. But there's some areas that haven't changed. I can understand he's feeling grumpy and everything as far as cutting weight, because that's what happens when you procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? You're feeling grumpy because you cutting weight. And it's primarily because you procrastinate to the last minute. So you thought you was going to leave one heat wave and come over to another heat wave, you know what I'm saying, with different elevation or whatever the case. And the weight's not coming off, bro. I don't know. You still look like you close to, you know, high 150s to me. Shout out to Jay on deck. Salute to you in the building. WCS Terrence Bud for the dub. Salute to you, my brother. Salute to you, Jay. Appreciate you pulling up, brother. We eating egg roll Spence fish fry. Man, be creative, dog. Egg roll. That's what I'm talking about. Be creative. You know what I'm saying? Be creative. I ain't mad at you, man. I'm not mad at you. I got to put these comments up here because it's all about, you know what I'm saying, smeared in their face. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing. It's 3 days out. We have to let them know. Give them all the attention they've been looking for. Running smear campaigns, still talking that bullshit about 22. Ain't no damn real boxing fan, no fanatic talking that 2022 shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no real fan still thinking that Bud Crawford held up the fight. Ain't no real boxing fan worried about a David Avanesian when you got these bums, these strays up here talking about Yorkis Gamboa. No real boxing fan is believing any of that shit. No real boxing fan is still talking about these bogus fraud ass contract documents that's supposed to have been out here that said this, that, and the other. No real boxing fan is putting this information out there. No real boxing fan believes this fight was going to happen last year. No real boxing fan is talking that. No real boxing fan is criticizing resumes. We 3 days out from a fight, and no real boxing fan is out here talking about last year. No real boxing fan is talking about that, bro. Nobody's talking about how much money you think he got fighting Avanesian. Who cares? It's not your fucking money. You bum. It's not your money. You out here bumming rides on damn public transportation, worrying about how much this dude getting paid. It's not your money. You wasn't the one signing the contract. You bums out here worried about what this man is making, but you have nothing to say for this fight because your sources couldn't tell you nothing. Your sources couldn't tell you nothing, bro. Y'all busy up here worrying about what you can't control. Since you can't control it, you making shit up. 3 days to fight go down. Be patient. Be patient. Don't sit up here and continue to talk about old shit. Y'all can't be still talking about Gamboa. You can't be still talking about him taking the Avanesian fight and getting paid. You can't be talking about all the bullshit on who you think, didn't make the fight. Both fighters have been on record and saying this is the right time to make the fight happen. This is the perfect time. So the fight wouldn't have happened regardless. And we already know the big machine held up the fight. They couldn't make it. Not only that, it proves that they was holding up the fight. Just like I said, because this man went and got a whole new management company and the fight got made, huh? So therefore, that's just debunked. You can't continue to talk about that. The machine that was behind all that, holding up the entire process. Errol had to go get new management, sign with a new management team. And now all of a sudden the fight get made. You got people still talking about who sent this paperwork, who sent that. Look, this is what I got to say to you bums, you aerosexual bums. Y'all sit up here and continue to talk about what Crawford did by getting up and going over there as a prize fighter, y'all. A prize fighter and getting paid. A prize fighter and getting paid. Man, 35 going on 36. If he listened to y'all, he'd be broke, homeless. He'd be looked at clowned because he's listening to people that haven't took those type of steps in their life. You never had to make a decision that big in your life. So therefore, you mad. Y'all are mad that he made that decision. He's a prize fighter. His way of living is much different than ours. And you understand that his way of living is much different than ours. That's why you mad and angry and you jealous. Y'all bums continue to talk about what this man did, but you can't change it. Let me ask you a question. Let's just say you felt some type of way about him getting up and fighting David Avanesian. Why would you feel some type of way if David Avanesian got him paid? You mad because he fought Avanesian? Or you mad because all the lies you've been telling is not adding up now? Which one is it? Are you mad that this year the fight was made and you have no information about the contractual details? Or you mad that Bud is getting guarantee money and you wanted him to go in there and get nothing? What are y'all mad at exactly? Don't tell me, because I really don't want to know. I'm serious. I don't want to know. It don't make me a difference. It don't make me a difference. All I know is y'all need to take all this energy and go find him on them hills and help him lose that freaking weight, because he's still looking big as shit. He's still looking big as shit. And he look, it's Wednesday. He got all day tomorrow. That's going to be held just like this evening. He got all day tomorrow and a portion of Friday. I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no goddamn excuses. It better not be no funky shit. It better not be none of that. I keep hearing him talking about he gonna do everything it takes to win. Long as it ain't no low blows and no dirty shit now. I know you bums will like that. But I'm asking you find something else to talk about. For real, y'all need to find something else to talk about. Y'all need to go over there with your pom-poms and, help your man lose the rest of those 10 pounds that he got to lose. Help him shed those 10 pounds he got to lose, man. You know what I'm saying? Where y'all at? Are y'all even at the fight? If you at the fight, put some photos up or something. You know what I'm saying? Put some photos of your boy. So I'm going to let y'all listen to some audio from Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson. And I'm going to convince y'all once again that Spence is a hater. He's not looking out for the best interest. It's good that him and Crawford was able to make the deal, but the aerosexuals act just like their mentor, their idol, their ruler, their god. Y'all act just like him. Y'all keep on mentioning the same stale, repetitive bullshit. So let me get down to it. Let's get to the first audio. All right, let's get to the first audio. Y'all listen to this carefully, you aerosexuals, bums. Listen to me. Stop repeating the same shit. Well, she might get checked like Mike Tyson did Errol. Mike Tyson checked his ass, man. Listen to it now. And tell your boy to stop going around here saying the same shit and worry about stepping in the ring come July 29th. Okay, worry about stepping into the ring. All right, there, EJ. Worry about stepping in the ring, Mr. Goldfish. You got mad because somebody was calling you Goldfish at that. You got mad, nigga. You need to keep that energy and go out there and lose the rest of those pounds, man. You know what I'm saying? If they calling you Goldfish, you gotta let that shit go. You can't be letting no fans get to you. Here we go, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta ask you something though. So you said you think Terrence Crawford is gonna beat me because how he beat Shawn Porter.
So Errol thought you talking about Mike Tyson, who's up there, he's eating shrooms, doing whatever he want to do. Okay, so Errol thought since he had been sitting there. I'm gonna call him EJ. I'm gonna shorten it up because I want him to shorten those pounds up. I'm gonna call him EJ. Errol's too long. He's taking too long. I'm gonna call him EJ. I'm gonna shorten it up so he can get his attention span and knock those 10 pounds off, right? He thought he was gonna check Mike, a legend, one of the most barbaric, raw, grimy type of dudes. He thought he was gonna check Mike Tyson on what he said about Terrence Crawford beating him. Because he feels some type of way. Nigga, what you gonna do? Hit Mike? You gonna steal on him? Huh? Listen to how he checked him.
When Shawn Porter was a shell of himself when he fought Terrence Crawford. The Shawn Porter had a fight right before Terrence Crawford. I forget the dude's name. This is like a white guy.
Sebastian Formella.
But it was trash. It went 12 rounds. It was super bad. And then he fought Terrence Crawford right after that. And then he retired. But even his daddy said that he didn't train like he was supposed to.
But his daddy made that excuse. His daddy should have let him fight, though. Come on.
Bam! Shut your bitch ass up, man. I'm talking to you aerosexuals out there. Mike Tyson goddamn checked his ass. He said his dad was making excuses, man. Errol continued to make excuses. Why are you freaking worried about this shit, bro? Why are you up there telling Mike about what he said? You feeling some type of way? You going off the same shit? You going off the same shit, bro? That Shawn Porter was a shell of himself, huh? He said he fought Sebastian Formella right before. So let me help you understand something, EJ. Since you running around with this narrative, I'm gonna replay the audio, y'all. I'm gonna replay it. But peep this out. This guy has so much more to be worried about. But he's saying that when Terrence Crawford fought Sebastian Formella, I mean, when Shawn Porter fought Sebastian Formella, he was a trash ass dude. And then he fought Terrence Crawford after that. He fought, check this out now. He fought Errol Spence September 2019 and fought Sebastian Formella August 2020. That is less than a year, y'all. That is less than a year. Listen to me. I can't make this up. Hear me out, people. Shout out to the chat, the hottest in the game. Shout out to y'all. Errol Spence fought Shawn Porter September 19th. September 28th, 2019. Shawn Porter fought Sebastian Formella just a little bit shorter than a year, outside of a year, August 22, 2020. August 22, 2020. You know when he fought Terrence Crawford? He fought Terrence Crawford November 20th, 2021. Okay? 15 months after he fought Sebastian Formella. He tried to say he fought Terrence Crawford right after. That's not true. Isn't it going to be 15 months when you step in the ring this Saturday? Scorecards for Shawn Porter, Sebastian Formella was 120-108. That was across the board. So why does this dude continue to talk about what Shawn Porter did when you said the dude was trash? So that means he didn't take no punishment. He just went in there and moved around. What does Sebastian Formella have to do with anything? What was he have to do with anything? What did he have to do with it? Because guess what? When Shawn Porter beat Danny Garcia for the vacant WBC title, who jumped in the ring? Who took that man's glory away? This nigga a hater, dog. Who took his glory away? Errol Spence came in the ring intoxicated and up here telling Danny Garcia, I want to fight you next. I want to fight you next. All because he was chasing Keith Thurman, who used to have the WBC belt. And Keith Thurman brushed that nigga off like, man, go do something with your life and build up your shit. So he come in there and take away Shawn Porter's moment of winning the WBC vacant title. And Shawn Porter fights Yordenis Ugas next. He didn't say shit about how Shawn Porter looked against Yordenis Ugas. You know what I'm saying? Because he fought Yordenis Ugas in shorter time. He fought Danny Garcia September 08, 2018. This is Shawn Porter. And then he fought Yordenis Ugas March 9th, 2019. Then from Ugas, Shawn Porter fought Errol Spence Jr. September 28, 2019. Look. Did you hear that again? This is another time that I've said I already did a live on this. April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. Shawn Porter coming off Ugas from defending his title. He steps in there with Spence. He fights Danny Garcia, September 08, 2018. He fights Ugas, March 9, 2019. And then he fights Errol Spence, September 28, 2019. Then outside of a year, he faces Sebastian Formella. He was trash, 22-0. He said he was trash. So Shawn Porter walked him on all scorecards, unanimous decision. And then 15 months after that, he fight Terrence Crawford. And he says that he was a shell of himself. When the scorecards was much closer for Shawn Porter when he fought Sebastian Formella than they were when he fought Crawford. I mean, much closer when he fought Crawford than Sebastian Formella. 120-08 across the board. 120-108 across the board. When he fought Crawford, you had scores like 87-84, 86-85. 86-85 at the time of the stoppage. ST oppage. at the time of the stoppage. You know what I'm saying? Steve Weisfeld, Max DeLuca, Dave Moretti, at the time of the stoppage was closer than Sebastian Formella. So you can't sit up here and say Shawn Porter was a shell of himself when obviously the judges were seeing him putting in a pretty decent performance up to the time when he got stoppage in the 10th round. So y'all don't believe that bullshit. But let's get back to the audio.
Don't beat me because how he beat Shawn Porter. When Shawn Porter was a shell of himself when he fought Terrence Crawford. The Shawn Porter had a fight right before Terrence Crawford. I forget the dude's name. This is like a white guy. You can look it up. But it was trash. It went 12 rounds. It was super bad. And then he fought Terrence Crawford right after that. And then he retired. But even his daddy said that he didn't train like he was supposed to.
But his daddy made that excuse. How could his daddy shouldn't have let him fight, though? Come on, man.
They're trying to get the money, man.
You heard what Errol said. They're trying to get the money, right? EJ said they're trying to get the money. What kind of bomb-ass response is that? You're trying to get the money. Was he a shell of himself, or was he healthy enough and good enough to go in there and fight for the bag? So you're trying to say you rather contradict yourself and be a hater rather than just sticking to it. See, he's giving Terrence Crawford compliments, but I don't think they were sincere. You know what I'm saying? I really think he was being disingenuous because he continued to shit on this man every chance he get. He talking about it was trash with Sebastian Formella, and Shawn Porter just pretty much took out the broom and swept that whole damn 12-round fight. Whole 12-round fight. UD across the board. But before the stoppage, we had 87-84, 86-85, 86-85. We had a closer fight by the time of the stoppage than we ever would have got with Sebastian Formella and Shawn Porter. When Shawn Porter fought Terrence Crawford, yeah, he got stopped. But how do you present evidence that you keep on telling people just because you want all the glory of Shawn Porter? You got this infatuation with Shawn Porter because you barely squeaked out a decision. You know, and to be honest, that's what it's all about right there. EJ don't want to give credit because he squeaked out a split decision. That's all. People been hounding him. That's why they was calling him Goldfish, bro. He say he the big fish, but the last time I checked, you know, the big fish don't go around here nipping that shit. By the time the big fish roll around, it's there to cause destruction. Go up here and nip it shit. He like them little fish to be. You put your foot up in the water, and these little fish come and eat the dead skin. You know, they nip at your feet with the dead skin and so on and shit. I mean, that's what it seems like when EJ squeaked out a split decision and he looked bad, but yet Crawford went in there and stopped him, and he trying everything possible to take it away. But yet at the open workouts today, what did I tell y'all about the language? About them asking about a knockout, right? And then do you think it'll go the distance? Right? Right? And can you give us prediction? Do you think it's gonna be it's gonna go to the final bell? You know, they pretty much asking you the same thing, just in a different format. And at the end, he say, come Saturday night, do you think it's going to be man down Saturday night? Should the fans look forward to it being man down once again? Well, you know, Errol Spence said he don't know if it's going to be man down, but he claims Crawford is going to be 39-1. That's what the Goldfish claims. The Goldfish claims it's going to be 39-1. Man, he a hater, straight up, man. It runs in that camp over there. You know what I'm saying? It runs in that camp over there. It was good to see Jermell Charlo on ringside. He finally made his cameo appearance. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to just be seen in the area and not show no support. You know what I'm saying? Mel Charlo, if he had the option, he'd just be over there training. But his fight ain't to September, so he can stop through. He cool. You feel me? He cool. Harvey on deck. Johnson on deck. I see you in the building. He said he get mad when he cut weight. Andrew Charles in the building. I see you. Coach Malachi in the building. True Media Today, USA Boxing in the building. L. Harvey said definitely tuning in into the weigh-in. Oh, definitely. I would suggest everybody tune in for the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Shout out to Jay on deck. Boxing Nerd 101 in the building. What's good with you, bro? Salute to you. Who else in here? Big Blunts and Boxing in the building. WS Ben said that a long time ago. He said Kenny Porter should have not let him show up to the fight if that was the case. Hey, Blunts and everybody else in the chat, right? If you're going to show up to work and collect the check, especially in a combat sport where you're competing, you cannot continue to run around with the narrative talking about he's a shell of himself and the man went 10 rounds. We're talking about in a 12-round fight. We know they changed the 15 rounds way back in the day. They changed that. So, you know, the max in the championship is 12 rounds. It's no extra round if it's undecided. It's 12 freaking rounds. You're next to the championship rounds, bro. Shawn Porter was in the championship rounds and the scorecards was that close. But yet he here trying to tell a legend. He's trying to check a legend and say, you said that, man, bro, focus on your fight before you not make it to your fight. You got to make weight, dude. You don't want to sit up here and not balance the scales out and lose your titles. And Crawford is the only one going in there competing for the titles. You get knocked out, so it's all bad. You miss weight, right? Stripped of your titles, and then you get stopped. All that shell of himself bullshit you keep talking, that's irrelevant to Saturday night. I see why the aerosexual, the bums, continue to talk about the same shit because you're doing the same thing. You're doing the exact same thing they're doing. You're talking about the same nonsense that's not going to change the outcome or influence the fight. All you could possibly be doing is pissing Crawford off. You continue to say the same shit about Shawn Porter was a shell of himself, but him and his pops picked up that $4+ million check. Y'all keep on saying that Crawford fought David Avanesian, but yet y'all mad that he got paid for fighting David Avanesian and sanctioned by it. But you're not mad that Errol Spence had a packed house full of black fight fans in Frisco, Texas, and he stopped Carlos Ocampo in 1 round. So you didn't get mad at him for fighting a bum. You didn't get mad at him for all y'all coming out in your attire, because I'm telling you, it was some stallions. Lord Jesus Christ, it was some stallions. I tell you, it was some stallions, the Texas stallions there. You know what I'm saying? Almost not came back to the A, but the house was packed thanks to Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones was in a giving mood. I mean, he has unlimited pockets, and he paid for every ticket in the house. That was the so-called fight before the infamous Mikey Garcia fight at AT&T Stadium. So truth be told, let's just get down to it. Rehash old regurgitated garbage. He had no pay-per-view numbers at all. And thanks to Mikey Garcia, he was his first quality. I'm talking about the quality opposition when we're talking about title defenses. I mean, you could say that it was a little bit close with Lamont Peterson. I don't want to mention Lamont Peterson because they start to say, oh, he collected his eye. He beat up Lamont Peterson. Lamont Peterson got up from a 5th round knockdown. I don't know. I keep hearing these dudes say he collected Lamont Peterson's eyes and he beat him up and broke him up and all that. He was on his feet. So let's just leave Lamont Peterson alone because I don't want to say Lamont was a shell of himself at 34 years of age. I don't want to say that. He's a shell of himself. I'd rather go to the Mikey Garcia, 4-weight, 4-division world champion, 39-0 undefeated, featherweight. A featherweight is provided the opportunity and gateway to compete in a division that he never competed in his life. But he's open with open arms from the Ebony Black community. You know what I'm saying? The Ebony Black community. They opened him with open arms in Texas for go 12 rounds, where all of a sudden in his pay-per-view where he did all these crazy numbers, right? He was in there with the four division champion, but he did all these crazy numbers because every time you hear these cats talk about it, they say, well, Errol sold out AT&T. He did 350, thousand pay-per-view buy. He did. What about Mikey Garcia that was in there? Oh man, Mikey Garcia, man, he beat his ass. It was a lopsided affair. Listen to me. If y'all gonna run with the narrative that Shawn Porter was a shell of himself, then you really have to question your sanity when it comes to not mentioning how a featherweight can go the distance with a so-called the truth, man down, a weight bully. How did Mikey Garcia go the distance? It's the biggest question. How did he go the distance with a featherweight? How was Mikey Garcia never hurt during that fight? Oh, my fault. You're going to say, well, he had great defense. All he did was shell up the whole fight. But they quick to talk about Gamboa and all the knockdowns he experienced. And they want to continue to talk about featherweights. I've never seen Mikey Garcia on the canvas. I've never seen Mikey Garcia in the canvas. And the crazy part about it, if you balance out the scenarios and the time and place within the history of boxing, Gamboa was in the same division as Crawford, right? That means Crawford was fighting in that division, right? Yorkis Gamboa had already had a fight in that division. He had already had a fight in that division. So both of these guys balanced the scales accordingly. Mikey Garcia was up here, goddamn, eating ham hocks and pig feet, carne asada, corn tortilla, everything. You know what I'm saying? Hot dogs, corn dogs. He did everything possible to make it up to 47 and goes in there and goes the distance with a guy that's supposed to be the rib taker, the eye cracker. He's supposed to be breaking ribs and taking eyes, but he can't get a featherweight up out of there. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
But listen, he should have said, hey, my father is a great fighter. He can't say my son did this. I don't think he should fight. That hurt the fighter credibility. I'm just being honest with you.
Talk to him, Mike.
Saying that and doing that. Would you ever do that to your son? Go up and say, hey, no, he didn't train, he bullshitting and this.
So it has to be like an excuse.
Yeah, that's not even an excuse. That's just bad sportsmanship. That's just bad attitude. He should have said better.
Shut his ass down. Mike, shut his ass down. Come on, man. Shut him down, bro. Mike said, would you do that to your son? That's bad sportsmanship. Talk to him, Mike. Talk to him, Mike. Look, Mike is the same person that repeated the same shit I said. If that's your brother, you eat with your brother. I said Spence should move up and fight Jamel for the titles. What did he say? If that's your brother's willing to eat with you, right? He told this nigga straight up, man. That's bad sportsmanship. Why did his dad show up for the check? Get the fuck out of here. He was a shell of himself, bro. You just trying to eliminate. You're trying to pull the old box wreck, hokey dokey, poof, David Copperfield shit. You want people to take their attention off your struggles, your split decision, barely squeaking out a split decision with Shawn Porter, to say, during that battle that y'all had, which you only earned one flash knockdown, You want to make it seem like Crawford's fight all the way up to the last minute wasn't shit. He didn't do nothing spectacular. He stopped Shawn Porter. But you're going to say, when have Shawn Porter ever been out of breath, right? But when have you ever seen Shawn Porter KO'd? Y'all talk about rib taking and eye collecting, right? When have you ever seen Shawn Porter KO'd? You wasn't the first one to drop him. Adrian Broner dropped him better than EJ did. Shawn Porter was on the canvas looking up at Adrian like, damn, you did that to me? So when Crawford did it, Crawford didn't allow Shawn Porter to continue to the final bell. He shut the shit all the way down. And his dada had to come up there and save him. His dada. Mike Tyson shut this nigga down, bro. He said that's bad sportsmanship. Spence didn't have shit to say after that. Look, I'm going to tell you, that's a petty dude, bro. That shit you see out here with him correcting media guys, he thought boxing ego was Ness. He's petty, bro. You know what I'm saying? What he did in California, checking the nigga, he's petty, bro. He keep on whining about the wrong shit, man. Focus on your fight before you not make it to your fight. You need to be the one in there competing for your titles. Don't have your fans turning on you, bro. Don't have your fans turning on you. You better make weight, dog. It's Wednesday, and me, like a lot of people in the chat, it's going on about 6:40 Eastern Standard Time. We're about to have a nice, delicious dinner. About to have a nice, delicious dinner. You know what I'm saying? I know what you about to eat. You about to eat an air sandwich. That's what you about to eat. You still got them pounds on you, man. We about to eat some shit that's going to take at least about 2 to 3 hours to digest, nigga. You shouldn't have procrastinated in dropping this weight. Now you're mad, you're angry, grumpy. You're taking it out on everybody. You're getting mad at fans calling you goldfish. Come on, goldfish. Come on, man. Nobody never thought you was a big fish. You acting like the goldfish, a grumpy goldfish. Bottle too long. They kept you in a little flower pot too long, swimming around in a circle. That's why you mad. You always wanted to know what it was like to be in the big land mass of water. Now you get to see what that's like come July 29th. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel no type of way about it, brother. Just go in there and understand that you've been a dish the whole time. It's about time you get eaten. You in there with that monster, shawty. Just accept the fact, bro. You cheated, and now you got to pay for it. It's repercussions and consequences. You took the easy route. You thought it was all cool. And now you up here talking about, I told people I was coming for Terrence Crawford motherfucking belt. Well, nigga, you don't look happy. How are you going to get the belt? You need to make weight. And when you make weight, you got to go in there and prove that you the cheat code. If you can't prove that, it's over. It's over, bro. I know you mad as fuck right now. And when Tyson was giving you those packages at the end, you act like you had an attitude. Real talk. He act like he had an attitude with Mike. What you gonna do? Punch him? Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't want Mike standing over you calling you a bitch. Don't do that. Mike said that's bad sportsmanship, nigga. Because y'all want to keep on talking about, Shawn Porter was a shell of himself. Shawn Porter was a shell of his daddy. Man, this ain't no daycare, nigga. What are you doing? This is not a daycare, bro. His daddy said that. I just saw his daddy. His daddy, when I say his daddy keep on saying that. His daddy said he didn't train right. His daddy said he didn't train right. And that there, Mike Tyson say, Nigga, I'm feeling good right now, but let me check this out. Nigga. Did they come and get the paycheck or not? They came and got the paycheck, did he? Nigga, that's just bad sportsmanship, man. That's just bad sportsmanship, dog. He's just making excuses. He's just making excuses. I never would have did that. I mean, regardless of what I'm on, I never would have did that. It's excuses. It's just excuses. Nigga, he shut his ass up, bro. Shut his ass all the way up. Shout out to the XO Factory in the building. Shut his ass all the way up. Did y'all hear Mike Tyson shut Goldfish down? Huh? Are the aerosexuals gonna talk about that? Huh? Hey, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna let you listen to a second piece of audio, and we're gonna go back to the first. I want you to listen to this audio, and can you please tell me what is wrong with this audio? Please. Can y'all do me a favor? Hottest chat in the game. Please do me a favor. Please, just do me this. We 3 days out, bro. It's a lot of agitated people in here, and I doubt those aerosexuals are cutting weight along with their mentor, their God, their idol, their supreme being. All right. Let me know what's wrong with this audio. Please. Just put on your thinking caps. That's all I ask you to do.
You're definitely gonna fulfill the hype. Make sure you tune in. This is gonna be history in the making. The first ever undisputed welterweight champion of the world. You're definitely gonna fulfill the hype. Make sure you tune in. This is gonna be history in the making. The first ever undisputed welterweight champion of the world.
Can somebody please explain if there's anything wrong with that? Besides, it's not happening. Okay, it's not happening. But can y'all explain to me anything that you feel that's wrong with that audio? I would truly appreciate it. I'm gonna get to some of these other comments. Good for you and WCS to squash the beef. Although that was an on entertaining art. Glad you guys can talk. Jameson, why are you instigating, man? Why are you bringing up old shit, Jameson? Why are you bringing up old shit, bro? I didn't bring it up. Y'all don't want to let shit go, man. Why would you talk about old shit? If we straight, bro, why do y'all continue to bring up old shit when both people are on deck? Are you here to usher in July 29th, or are you trying to have something else to distract the energy that's going on? Let me know, bro. Come on, man. You're gonna say it's good we squashed the beef, but it was entertaining. I mean, come on, I don't get the little sneak dissing type shit. Like, man, we talking about the fight, bro. We talking about the fight. We're not talking about no internal shit that's going on between anything else that's old news. Come on, man. And what you talking about, man? We got a big fight at the end, bro. We got a big fight in 3 days, and you busy talking about what was entertaining. So that means you want it to still go on. No, we on some other shit. We on some important shit right now, bro. Spence fans missing 16 chromosomes in their DNA strands. Man, come on, bro. Nelly Content, what's good? Salute WCS. Salute everyone in the chat. Smash that. Salute to you. What's good? Man, we talking about the fight. He busy up here talking about shit that he thought that was entertaining. You don't want me to get started, Jameson, man. That shit right there. No, bro. That's not even important right now, man. We talking about this July 29th energy, bro. What's going on, one? Salute to you. Spence mad. He barely won against Porter, even with the knockdown. Real talk. Goldfish snacks are good. Man, you ain't know the cheddar? What, the cheddar? Nigga, the cheddar is good, bro. Nigga hating on Crawford because Porter was whooping his ass. Absolutely, XO. You know what I'm saying? Damn, he keep on talking about her shell. His daddy said the cheddar, his daddy. I've never heard a grown man that's 33 years old right now as we speak this minute This nigga up here talking about his daddy. His daddy said, his daddy, did you hear his daddy? His daddy. Come on, bro. Come on, man. You can't be still mentioning this shit, man. What's going on? I am Cam on deck. The apostles in the building. Crawford by stoppage. You already know. Samar say, peace and blessings, beloved. Salute WCS, certified, stamp the like button and support the grind. Absolutely. One love to you, brother. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. Cooking with Sir Senior said he doesn't understand that him giving all that hate to Bud is going to make him look bad when he get the loss. Matter of fact, he can do the unthinkable and win he still looks bad. He keep on, sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, wondering about the wrong shit. He worrying about the wrong shit. I want to give a big breadcrumb. I mean, a big moldy, gooey. You know what I'm talking about? Gnats around that shit. Breadcrumb to the straightest in the building. Yeah. Take them breadcrumbs back with you. You know what I'm saying? And I heard them gnats. They got a certain level of protein in them too. They got a certain type of protein that cause other bacterias to produce bacterias that become other bacterias to the bacterias that produce them. You know what I'm saying? So you get a whole family of bacteria for your ass. So make sure you nibble on them goddamn breadcrumbs I left out there for you now. You know what I'm saying? Stray alert. It was like 75% Mexican fans in that Mikey Garcia fight. You don't know? SB90 on deck, man. Salute to you, WCS. That's what's good, OG. Can't wait for Bud to put hands on EJ, bro. Man, I can't wait. He continue to look bulky as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he up here whining about people calling him goldfish. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Ige was the first boxing YouTube I came across. Hey, man, he felt some type of way about him, though. He thought he was the boxing voice. I didn't know how the YTC goes asked a question and got cussed out and banned. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You need to stay focused, man. James, you need to stay focused, bro. Andrew Charles on deck. What's good? $816. What's good? What's good? Salute. Hey, there you go. 816 got it. 816 got it. So shout out to Mr. Lemons. I'm gonna call him Mr. Lemons. A black man would have said, so you got the Mr. Lemons? Why you got your name is Mr. Lemons? That doesn't sound right, Mr. Lemons. Why? Why don't you want to be a lemon? It's so tart. That lemon is so tart and tangy. Why do you want to be the Mr. Lemons? Mr. Lemons, okay, 816, say, what about Zab Judah? And that is the question. You know what I mean, Mike? I ask myself, is that it? You know what I mean? Mr. 816 figured it out. I said, what that rubbish that this guy's Errol Spence Jr. is speaking on? It's rubbish. It's bullocks. Why does this man continue to say he's going to be the first welterweight undisputed? I know him and his coaches said they don't watch boxing. And every time he's asked about Crawford, he said, I don't watch him because I don't see him fight. I've been a fan. I know, I don't have to watch him. But this man continues to say that he's going to be the first welterweight undisputed. And Mr. Lemons, 816, he pretty much put it out there. He's like, hey, what about Zab Judah in the 3-belt era? Was Zab Judah part of history? Just please let me know. Why is this guy from DeSoto? You say he's from DeSoto? He don't know so. He's from DeSoto. He doesn't know so. What is he speaking on? He's speaking rubbish. He's speaking absolutely rubbish. What is this guy speaking about from DeSoto? What is he speaking about? Travis on deck, man. Salute to you in the building. I see you. Shout out to you, bro. Hugh said Porter's father is a con man. Before the fight, the Porter's clan said Bud Crawford hasn't met or fought anyone like Shawn. 6 months after his dad came up with the most despicable excuses in boxing. That's why Mike checked him, bro. Hugh. That's why he checked him. Mike, look, Mike is eating shrooms. He's consuming shrooms. I wouldn't say eating. I'm not sure if that's all he's doing because he gave, man, I can't make this shit up. He gave Spence a care package with some of his weed products in there, right? And Spence said, you said one of these pre-rolls burn slow. And you know, my girl smoked it and it didn't burn slow. What's wrong with this nigga, dog? Look. Whoever his team is, y'all don't let this nigga in front of camera no more. I don't know. He wanted to get knocked out. He didn't want to make it to his fight. But Mike gave you a package of his shit, and you say, oh, you said your pre-rolls burn slow. Your pre-rolls burn slow. And my girl smoked it. It didn't burn slow. After Mike said it was poor sportsmanship on Kenny Porter. Just the mere fact that Errol Spence brought the topic up, you said that Terrence Crawford's gonna beat me. He's mad, y'all. This nigga stay mad. Why can't you be mad at the pounds? Be mad at the pounds. Chew their ass up. Literally. I'm talking about chew their ass up. Bite. Start biting. Gnawing. Cannibalistic shit. Gnaw. Gnaw that shit off. All you can do is get stitches. Don't worry about it. Gnaw them pounds off. Find a way. Gnaw them off, man. Goddamn, just rip that. Find a way, bro. Maybe that'll calm your ass down. You should be mad and you should be denigrating those fat cells that just won't shrink up. Some of them fat cells that got big off the cognac, they might be mad like, damn, fuck you, nigga. You just being selfish now. I ain't tell you I wanted to stop. I don't give a fuck what on this calendar. I want a motherfucking drink now, nigga. Stop fucking with me, nigga. I want some drink. You talking about shrink down and shit. I want to stay where I'm at. And can you pass me another goddamn hit? I want another glass now. Give me about 2 or 3 shots, man. Come on now. You can take one. You going to hit them mountains again. I swear I was thirsty and parched like a motherfucker when you was out here. Give me 2 or 3 more shots, man. Come on, man. It ain't gonna matter, dog. You being selfish, man. I was feeling good 2 months ago. I knew I was gonna get my dose. Now you want to think you're gonna do this to me? You're gonna do this to us? You're gonna just totally goddamn call last call and you're gonna cut us off. Nah, we ain't having that shit, bro. We got a lifestyle we used to. You ain't fucking cutting us off, nigga. If you don't want to give us what we need, we ain't gonna give you what you need. Good luck on the scales, nigga. Good luck. That's my last name. Derrick James and Errol gonna fight. Who enters the ring last? Derrick James and Errol gonna fight over who enters the ring last. I hope not, Carlos. What's going on? L Dog on deck. What's good, bro? Mike Tyson, a humble brother. He's real. Mike Tyson said some real shit. He checked him and he was laughing. But see, the one thing about Mike Tyson, you can't take his laugh, man. Because snakes smile right before they bite you. They always had that little smirk on their face before they goddamn put that venom in your ass. Whatever happens after that, they still got the same smile. You can't fuck around and take Mike's smile for granted. This nigga, come on, man. It's like a sports in itself. It's like a sports and shit. Come on, Errol. Why you being so mean? You've been so mean to the wrong guy. Don't make me get out my chair, Errol. Come on, I wanna goddamn be on TV again. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. I gave you a care package. You're pissing me off. Goddamn, Mike Tyson be on his ass. You seen the videos? You seen the videos? I still got hand speed. Don't leave you pissing me off. What the fuck is going on with Errol, dog? You can't stop Mikey. You think you're gonna stop Mike? Look, Mikey was 126 pounds. You think you stopping a heavyweight? You think you stopping a heavyweight, nigga? Man, you've been around AJ too long in the gym. I think AJ been touching this dude up, breaking him up like Showtime. He been breaking him up, Showtime. AJ been in there breaking this dude up, bro. And he think he got the courage to go up there and fuck with Mike. And Mike was up there smiling to him. It's poor sportsmanship. It's poor sportsmanship. It's poor sportsmanship. Now, I'm not going to tell you again, but you're pissing me off. You rat bastard. You're pissing me off. Mike gonna swing on his ass, dog. Goldfish ass ninja, man. Damn, he said it was bad sportsmanship. Mike Tyson ain't blue blood sports. You're right. You know what I'm saying? Come on. This dude bringing up, and you said, I knew, look, I bullshit you not. When he started to get that look on his face, and he said, you said that. Now, I know he has his boy in the background. Look, it wouldn't have mattered, bro. It don't matter who you had with you. It wouldn't have mattered. You're dealing with an animal. Mike Tyson is a different type of beast in life. Period. Period. You want to talk about a rib collector, eye collector, soul collector, chin collector. You want to talk about a dude who's legitimate, that type of Grim Reaper? That was Mike Tyson, the dude that was laughing at you, telling you it was poor sportsmanship. Come on, man. Petty, petty, petty. What's going on, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more? What's good, OG? How you feeling? In the building. DJ gonna be a therapist when EJ gets stopped. Now DJ can't be a therapist of nobody. No, he can't be a therapist. No, he can't tell them shit. This man just as angry as freaking EJ. He can't be a therapist of nobody. You know what I'm saying? He can't do shit. Look, he wake up in the morning and go to, like most human beings, he go in front of the mirror to brush his teeth. He get mad at his own reflection. Nigga, wait on me to brush. Damn, nigga, you doing too much. Wait on me. You here because of me, right? It's all about me, nigga. Ask somebody. I'm Diddy James, bitch. He be arguing with his own reflection. I'm Diddy James. You don't brush until I brush. He raised his hand up. See, nigga, you doing too much, man. Diddy ain't gonna be nobody therapist. Mike would have made Errol lose that weight after he yoked him up like Melvin did Baby Boy. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on. What? Somebody get your boy, man. Showtime, man. Come on, man. Can you go through your contacts, bro? It has to be somebody you still in contact with. Tell him to come get your boy, man. Tell him to come get your boy, man. I knew when he opened his mouth and said, I remember Mike saying that shit, right? First of all. So I said, okay, all right. Mike is going for this. Okay. And then it got interesting, right? Because I said, damn, he's coming on here when he's cutting weight. He's coming on here, and then they pre-recorded it. It was like 2 weeks or whatever. I said, damn, they put that shit out first. It's interesting how Errol's gonna feel, and if he's gonna know that Mike Tyson said that he was going for Crawford. And he sure enough did. Come on, man. That's just petty. I ain't gonna lie, EJ. It's a lot of shit I criticize you for, but this shit right here, man, it's super petty, bro. Just like the aerosexuals, the bums they are. It's petty, petty, petty. Mike would have made already read that. Damn. That's crazy, man. Mike ended that didn't fight nobody crap. You know what I'm saying? It's poor sportsmanship, bro. Just like he said, poor bust sportsmanship. All this, you barely squeak out a split decision, but you want to continue to tell whoever will listen, Shawn Porter was a shell of himself. Well, guess what? This is how petty I am. You better make it past 10 rounds. You better make it past 10 rounds. Excuse me. Right or wrong, people? Am I right or wrong? Errol needs to make it past 10 rounds. He better make it past 10 rounds. If you think for one, look, please, people. If you are enjoying your festivities and you're eating a very good meal, delicious, just take a moment and listen to what I got to say. Just picture this now. If you would think for 1 second that Bud Crawford has not heard all of this shit talking about a shell of himself and not getting credit and all the jabs that EJ's been talking, do you not think that it's a good possibility that may be his marker to finish this dude super early so he don't make it to 10 rounds? Just so people can use, what was the excuse then? I guess Errol Spence was a shell of himself, huh? I guess the aerosexuals come over here and talk about, oh, it's the accident. He was out 15 months. Oh, it was too much going on. They made them do like 6 or 700 interviews leading up to fight week. It was too much promo. It was too hot out there. We blame his team for having him out in the sun. Derrick James didn't have the AC on, even though EJ say, no, we don't have AC in the gym. They're going to blame DJ. Oh, man, DJ should have had some AC in the gym. It was a heat wave over there in Texas. Man, I was over here. I live in Texas. It was too hot to be in the gym with no AC. They didn't make sure they had the right people in place. His nutritionist wasn't qualified. Everybody would get the blame placed on them besides EJ. I bullshit you not. Everybody. Hold on for a second. We're about to get to this other audio. All right, let's check out this other piece of audio, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, please.
Around me, and I feel comforted to have my family around. Like, this is as long as I've been without my family, my two girls. How long is it? Yeah, this is as long as I've been without my two girls. And usually I always have them with me. I trained at home. I had training camp at home. And I've been here for 3 weeks just to what's called. And ain't no goldfish here, baby. This is a big fish. This is a shark. So you can shut that goldfish shit up. So being away from your girls for 3 weeks. My family. As long as I've been without my two girls. And usually I always have them with me. I trained at home. I had training camp at home. And I've been here for 3 weeks just to what's called. And ain't no goldfish here, baby. This is a big fish. This is a shark. So you can shut that goldfish shit up.
He big bad. Ain't that what they used to say? He big bad. Dude, he got mad at people calling him goldfish. I want to take this moment, just a little bit of this moment, and thank those individuals who recognize that, yes, a guppy was in the ring, a goldfish, a mean goldfish at that. I can't imagine what he did to the tempered glass when he was inside there. Man, I bet he was just crapping all in that water just to piss off the owners. That's why they was goddamn doing what they was doing. They was sitting up there putting a sheet of paper over there so it couldn't get no oxygen. You know what I'm saying? They was putting old books on top of your shit so you couldn't feel that damn fresh oxygen that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? They was putting plastic bags over your shit, man. Big shout out to Mike Tyson, though. Big shout out to you, bro.
Beat me because how he beat Shawn Porter. With Shawn, I gotta ask you something though. So you said you think Terrence Crawford gonna beat me because how he beat Shawn Porter. With Shawn Porter was a shell of himself when he fought Terrence Crawford. The Shawn Porter had a fight right before Terrence Crawford. I forget the dude's name. This is like a white guy. You can look it up. But it was trash. It went 2 rounds. It was super bad. And then he fought Terrence Crawford right after that. And then he retired. But even his daddy said that he didn't train like he was supposed to.
But his daddy made that excuse. Like, how could his daddy should have let him fight, though? Come on, man.
They trying to get the money, man.
But listen, he should have said, hey, my father is a great fighter. He can't say my son did this. I don't think he should fight. That hurt the fighter credibility. I'm just being honest with you as far as saying that and doing that. Would you ever do that to your son? Go up and say, hey, no, he didn't train, he's bullshitting and
It has to be like an excuse.
Yeah, that's not even an excuse. That's just bad sportsmanship. That's just bad attitude. He should have said the better man won.
Ooh. Look, I had to put that on the replay in its entirety without interrupting it. Because all that bullshit people been running with, man. One thing I like about this lead up to the fight, it's been a lot of truth that come out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad his impulsiveness got him checked, you know what I'm saying, by a legend of the sport. And he didn't even check him with no nigga and no obscenities, none. He said it's just bad sportsmanship, man. You know what I'm saying? It's bad sportsmanship. You was making excuses. And then you're going to turn it around and say they had to get the bag? Spence contradicted himself. Because for one, you were saying he wasn't training right. So therefore, as a fighter yourself, he shouldn't have went to the ring, right? He could have got seriously hurt. We see Gerald McLean out here. We see Pritchard Cologne. He could have been seriously hurt. Real talk. But yet, you was up here joking about it, that he had to get the bag. So which one is it? He was good enough, he trained hard enough to get the bag, to go into the 10th round, or he didn't train enough. You listened to his dad, and you believe the bullshit Kenny Porter was talking about, and you felt that what? He wasn't in a condition to go in there and fight? 10 rounds? That's fucked up, bro. We've had some truth come out. Shout out to the XO Factory with the $2 super chat donation for the government. The government, all right? The government cheese, like black people say it back in the day. Because I don't want to include all my black people because they can get sensitive and shit. I want to keep a good rapport with my black people. You know what I'm saying? But you know, government, you heard it before. Shout out to the XO Factory for $2 super chat donation for the government cheese. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, bro. One love. Mike been around some real killers. Yes, sir. Speak to them, and why? Speak to them, man. Mike, look, he didn't even cuss him out. He was laughing. You know what I'm saying? He was laughing. He was like, come on, man. I mean, that's just bad. Would you tell your son something like that? Would you do that to your son? It's just he mentioned credibility there, EJ. He said messes up the credibility of the fighter. Come on, EJ. You make yourself look crazy, bro. You make yourself look crazy. Mike had him under pressure. Man, what was he thinking? You gonna try to G-check Mike Tyson? See, that's what happened when you don't look at film. If you had this in your mind there, EJ, you should have looked back onto old Mike Tyson, not the one who bit Evander Holyfield's. No, you need to look back at the old, even go back deeper than that. Before he went to prison, go back to the old Mike. I'm assuming Mike gonna have Bud on tomorrow. I mean, it's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded. So, they just put out EJ first for whatever reason, because they felt like, hey, put this out. It's going to draw a little bit of ear to it. And, so people can talk about it. I know what y'all going to be doing. Y'all going to try to see, okay, between now and then, who's going to get the most views? At this point in time, you really can't ask the fighters the simple boxing questions, like it should be. It's just too many. And look, it's a lot of interviews. So it's difficult from the way it started, with ESPN First Take to $1 million worth of game. It's totally done. It's done amped up, man. Like I'm telling you, it's done changed levels. It's totally different. So it's been some good interviews. You just can't really sit up here and ask them simple boxing questions no more. Like, will you think it's going to be a knockout, or is it going the distance, or is not? I mean, you can't ask them that no more. They already done answered this shit. Tyson told Spence's dad not to make excuses after the fight. Spence agreed. Tyson, real lesson learned. Tyson's not for none. I don't know what that means. Tyson is not for none. Come on, bro. Come on, Hugh. What are y'all doing? Why are y'all bringing and giving these dudes freaking attention, and they don't even box? They're not even boxing just because they sit on there and talk other nonsense, man. Come on, bro. For sure, coach. He mad, huh? On that, he really goldfish. He mad as shit, man. They call that nigga the goldfish. I'm the big fish, baby. I ain't no goldfish. I ain't no fucking goldfish here, baby. DeSoto, Texas, stand up. I don't know if y'all seen the early part of the interview, but ETB, everything boxing. I know you seen it. I know ETB. Shout out to ETB. I know he was in love with that damn haircut they call the booty. They call that haircut the booty. That was the shag. Everything said. I got so much audio with him talking about that shag. I swear to God, I got him in the museum, bro. I got him in the museum. Dude used to talk about the nigga with the shag, the nigga with the shag, the nigga with the shag. I'm like, I know when that shit came up right there. And Mike Tyson say, nah, man, you don't need that right there. That ain't it. That ain't it right there. That ain't it. Don't get your hair cut like that. Don't do it. Don't do it. And then Spence say, I'm too old for that now. And then they said the booty. He said, what do you mean? That's called the booty. So he was wearing, so just to correct the ETB, he wasn't wearing a shag. He was wearing the booty. That haircut was called the booty. The booty with 3 O's. The booty. That wasn't a shag. That was called the booty. Just so you can know. Brooklyn stand up. Real recognize real. Iron Mike knows Bud is a real one. They've been linking up. Yeah, man. He didn't feel too good about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Bud by destruction. 72 hours remaining. Bud ain't fought nobody, but this gonna be the classic. Bud by KO. Tyson was on one. He knew Team Spence been fronting. He said that poor sportsmanship check Iron Mike. He not Blue Blood Sports TV. Hey, he thought it was all. He thought what was it? He thought it was sweet, right? He thought it was sweet, right, Shawn? He thought that shit was sweet with Blue Blood, right? I want to ask you. You switched up. Mike Tyson, hey, don't try that shit with me. You think you gonna come over here in my shit and check me, nigga? Man, get the fuck out of here. They showed up to the fight. His son showed up to the fight. It was poor sportsmanship. Because poor sportsmanship, man. He was making excuses. Come on. Shout out to Big Blunts and Boxing. Man, with the $2 super chat, this is for the baloney meat. Help an aerosexual today. Boy, I know the aerosexuals just went crazy. Them strays was in here. They said, God, I hope that $2 just gets some fresh bologna. I don't know. I looked at all of it. It's all these different colors. I'm just angry, man. I want some fresh bologna. It's green, pink, blue, black, purple. There's some yellow shit on here. Ugh. I'm gonna eat it anyway, though. I hope he goes to the store today. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. I appreciate you, Black. Big blessing, Boxing Man, the GOAT, man. Thanks for that $2 super chat. One love, bro. I have said it before. You can send your son against I have said that before. You can't send your son against killer if he's not well prepared. I can't call it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Capri Suns, man. I got the Capri Suns on discount, dog. I got the Capri Suns. We good. And I let them sit in the trunk of the car in the blazing heat. I let them sit in the whips in the blazing heat, just change it back and forth, the trunk to trunk. It's been 90-some degrees down here, goddammit. They liable to goddamn stick the straw in the Capri Sun and lift that bitch up, and that shit is like silly string, like it's like syrup. That shit so thick. I swear, man, damn, y'all so petty, bro. Respect to the Omaha brothers and sisters, man. Shout out to Omaha, man. Battle lines have been drawn. We're about to approach the line of departure. Over. Head count affirmed. Head count confirmed. Head count confirmed. Ready to move out. Convoy commander, waiting on your command. You're free to depart. You're free to depart. Over. That shit called the booty. That shit called the booty, y'all. Hey, man, please let me know what you think about that. I'm dropping a link. Please let me know what you think about the ungodly crying and whining of EJ. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Whiner himself thought he was going to G-check Mike like he did Blue Blood Sports. And look, I will have to say this. Blue Blood is on site. I did see him get let me see, a 0.345. Let me see. I think it was a 0.3 millisecond brief engagement with EJ. EJ still feeling a little funny. Still feeling a little funny. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't really show love like I guess Blue thought he would. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the two on the panel, Boxing Nerd 101 and Shaw News, the Sauce Experience on deck. What's good?
What's going on? Salute WCS.
Salute
I ain't gonna stay on too long. I know you was doing your live earlier, and I mentioned it in the chat earlier. I figured you didn't see it yet, man. But I had watched it, and that's what I told you. Mike is fried. But I seen the energy when Mike first when he came on, right? And I said, oh yeah, Mike is on one, right? I was like, Mike is on one. I want to see if EJ tried that alpha stunt move with Mike, man. Because you know,
okay. I didn't see that. I didn't see your comment. Okay.
Yeah. And earlier in your chat earlier, right? But I want to say this, right? To Errol Spence and Team Spence. See, it takes a real alpha killer to call you out for sucker stuff. This whole lead up to this fight, y'all been on some sucker stuff. And see, Mike kept it professional. He didn't call you a sucker. He said unsportsman. Because that's what y'all been doing. This is supposed to be the biggest fight in boxing, but yet you want to downplay everything that this man has accomplished in the sport of boxing. So why didn't you check Mike? Where was that energy at for Mike? Well, Mike told you what he said, that he felt Crawford was going to whoop your ass. You know, where was that energy at for Mike? Because Mike's not blue blood, huh? You didn't want to say that to Mike, because Mike would have said, well, excuse me, but what do you mean? What did you say? But where was that energy at for Mike, champ?
That's a good question, though. That's a good question.
You know, where was the energy at for Mike? You put Blue on Front Street. You attempted to do it with Mike, and Mike told you straight up in your face, that's poor sportsmanship. Where was the energy at for Mike? So I guess those fans was right in calling you a goldfish, because I didn't see no shark or no biggest then. I seen a goldfish, a guppy. You know, but listen, that's all I really got, Combat. I don't want to start nothing up. I don't want Errol Spence's uncles or anybody to call me, you know, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Yo, salute to Coach Malachi in the building, and Boxing Nerd, and WCS, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Hot grease, 3 days and counting. The countdown, the jig is up, man. And yo, Earl, man, listen, it's Wednesday. You don't need to be out there running them hills, brother. The cheekbones are still looking kind of big, man. Hopefully, you know, you got 2 days, day and a half, working on out, brother. Keep hope alive. You brothers be good, man.
And I want to ask you before you go, Shawn, is what did you think about the us finally hearing the proper terminology for the shag? It's called the booty.
Oh, the booty.
So being that you heard that the hairstyle that a lot of these YTC niggas was gloating over, would you ever get a booty on the back of your head?
Well, a lot of these
around Texas.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna say this respectfully, man. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way, because one of those brothers that was so hyped over the booty, he was looking at me. So, you know, I guess he is a little booty, you know, because I don't look at men like that, you know. So he was hyped over the booty, you know. Maybe he needs to go up there where the boys like the booty. But yeah, listen, if World Combat, I'm gonna get up out of here.
All right,
you know,
for sure.
Respectfully, listen, if you like the booty, you like the booty, man. But real men, I know they rock the baldies, the fades, the dreads, other haircuts, man. We don't know about the booty. But yo, y'all brothers be good, man.
No doubt, man. Shout out to Coach Malachi, Boxing Nerd. You up, man?
I never really liked the haircut, so it's an interesting name for it now. I thought it was.
Yeah, I just found out. I thought it was a shag, but it's called the booty.
Yeah, well, I hated the haircut from day one. It was dumb. I thought it was retarded from the beginning. But excited for the fight. What more is there to say, man? I don't know. Earl looks like he's struggling out up front. He looks like he's struggling to make weight. He's smiling, doing a whole lot of smiling, but like he's doing too much smiling for my liking. Terrence looks like he's locked in, ready to kill somebody. Coming in, dark hoodie. He has a little black under his eye, like he's like he's getting ready for like war or something, like front line battle or something like that.
That camo paint.
Exactly, the camo. So I'm excited for the fight, man. I'm ready and waiting, ready for the watch party. Watch it on my flat screen at home, man. Bring my boys over. It's gonna be exciting, man.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate you. I just want y'all to come on here and talk your shit, say what you had to say for the fight. And man, I'm gonna be doing this all the way up to the weigh-ins and shit, man. Just having people coming on and goddamn talk their shit, and then you know, that's it. And I don't really do the prediction thing and you know what punch is gonna land at this minute of the round and all that. But I appreciate you pulling up though, that Boxing Nerd.
No worries, brother.
For sure. Hey, shout out to Boxing Nerd 101 in the building. Coach Malachi, you on deck, man. What's good with it? True Media Today, USA Boxing. East Money, what's good with it?
What's good with you, WCS? What's good, my brother?
Good.
I ain't doing nothing. I just had to come on. Hey, man, you just tripped out. So Earl got upset, huh?
Yeah, he felt some type of way. They was calling him Goldfish, bro.
Goldfish. That's his new name. Goldfish.
Yeah, we're gonna run with that for a short period. This Wednesday, I'm gonna run with that. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm gonna get to my thumbnails. I'm definitely gonna make some light of it.
Definitely, definitely. I just had to come show love to you, man. You already know.
Hey, I appreciate you. But you have anything to say as far as the fight? You know, like your final words. You know, we're gonna land this. We're gonna take our time landing this plane all the way into the weigh-ins, bro.
Well,
You call me?
at first I had, yeah. Well, at first
Right.
I had. What's up with the coach? Hey, okay, WCS. At first I had I had the ref, who I had Derrick James throwing the towel in, but I think it's gonna be a stoppage, man. I think he's gonna beat him up. That's how I'm seeing it. I think he's gonna beat him up. I think he's gonna come out when he goes southpaw. I think he's gonna neutralize that jab and it's work from there. It's over with. I don't think he's gonna stand him mano like we all thinking. I think he's gonna give him a lesson.
Okay,
But it's just my prediction. It's just my prediction.
I feel you on that, no doubt, man. Shout out to you for pulling up, brother. East Money in the building. Salute, brother. Coach Malachi,
Salute, WC.
no doubt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, I'm here.
What's good with the True Meters Today USA Boxing in the building? What words you got, Coach? What words of wisdom?
Basically, what I see, I'm gonna be honest with you, fam, and I think maybe you touched on it, but from what I'm seeing, I think I'm seeing a lot of arrogance from not from Terrence Crawford, from Errol Spence and Derrick James. If I can you hear me?
You just fine, yeah.
Yeah, if I can summarize it, I think it's arrogance. Like they're very, very arrogant. Like, like for some reason, they feel like they're on this level that Crawford ain't never been on, never seen nothing like me. I'm gonna break him. So you're gonna do something that 39 others who came before you haven't been able to do. You such a special fighter that you're gonna be the one that break his will mentally, physically, and spiritually. I just think either it's hype, or I just think that they're just being very, very arrogant. Like they really feel like they're the Terminator. I think they've been listening to their subscribers, the Aerosexual YouTube channels, and I think they starting to believe that shit. But they gonna be in for a rude awakening Saturday. I already know what's going. In my mind, I already know what's going down. How this shit gonna go down? That boy getting stopped. That boy getting stopped by 10.
How
When you
much
see
do
that,
you put? How much of his attitude do you put on the weight cut, man? Like, I don't put none of it because they was like acting like this prior to. You know what I'm saying? Us getting close to the fight.
no, it ain't got nothing to do with the weight cut. Like you said, they've been acting like this prior to. They've always been like that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they've always been arrogant, cocky. Yeah, we gonna do this and do that. Now they don't want this fight because deep down they understand stylistically it's not favorable to them. But but their arrogance is like, nah, it don't matter, man. He too small anyway. I'm gonna just go in there, put the jab on him, break him down like I did Mikey, like I did Danny Garcia, and then like I did Ugas, I'm gonna just break him down like that. And I'm like, dude, that man ain't gonna be sitting there in front of you like that, flat-footed in a high guard, just like hit me. You know what I mean? And then you hit him 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and then he hit you one time, then you hit him 3, 4. Bro, like you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it's just arrogance to me. I said, this is an arrogant motherfucker. Like, he really just think Crawford ain't shit. Like, he just gonna
Yeah,
go in there and
he
do
really
that.
think Crawford ain't shit, bro.
Yeah, he
I
get
mean,
knocked out.
Yeah, he just take it as if,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know if he takes, Crawford not being as talkative as him, as braggadocious or egotistical and narcissist like him. But you keep on talking, people gonna get upset. They're gonna get even more pissed off. It's his mother's birthday. It's a lot that's going on with him to show and prove. I mean, come on, bro. Like, what do you think about him continuing to try to sell that Shawn Porter was a shell of himself? I like how Mike broke that shit down.
Well, it's like this. It's like this, right? If I've been pushing a narrative for so long, right? Once I find information that doesn't fit my narrative anymore, what I have to do is I have to make that information fit my narrative. To make a long story short, what I'm saying is if I'm always looking for something to discredit you about because I don't like you for whatever the reason may be, in order to make myself seem like the superior guy, then I'm always going to interpret information that lean more towards what I want to believe. So, it's a classic case of confirmation bias. He's looking for something to confirm what he's been telling himself all this time. Prior to Shawn Porter fighting Crawford, it was like, man, well, okay, Shawn gonna be the one to get him. Crawford ain't ever faced nobody like Shawn Porter. This and that, he done. We gonna see. You see, because you see what Crawford without Shawn Porter, how close it was with him and Spence. So just imagine what he gonna do to the Bud. And then as soon as Bud beat him, oh man, Kenny Porter. He threw the towel in. The fight was fixed. This and that, but y'all didn't say none of that prior.
Mm-hmm.
So again, when it doesn't fit the lie that you've been telling yourself, then you have to take the information and warp it in the way that where you can cope with what you just saw. You get what I'm saying? It's like a coping mechanism. Make a long story short. It ain't true, but I got to tell myself something in order for me to cope with what I've seen. It's like walking in a room and you see your old lady. She's in there with third lady Tyrone, the plumber. He got in the buck. You see her, and then he jump up, she jump up, and then and then she trying to tell you third lady Tyrone somehow get out the door after you got through trying to fight him, and then you telling her what you saw. I saw you in the butt with third lady Tyrone, the plumber, and she say, no, you didn't see that. No, you didn't see that. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. And then after a while, by her keep telling you the same thing over and over and over again, then you start to say, well, damn, baby, you know what? I might have been tripping. Didn't see you. Yeah, I was tripping. So you start telling yourself things that make you feel good about the situation because, like, goddamn, man, you don't want to admit that, you're in love with this girl. You don't want to admit that, this is why, but, shit is old. You don't want to admit that. So you just got to now, tell yourself these lies in order to make yourself, and make yourself, just let it resonate with you, like a coping mechanism, so to speak. And I just think the arrogance of this guy, and I like Spence, but I just think he's just a basic flat-footed, come-forward fighter. Stylistically, I just feel that this.
You dropped out, Coach.
Prior to the car accident, and I see it this way now. So it is what it is. That's how I see it.
What do y'all have to say about it? The other two. You have anything to say in caveat to that?
Based on which part? WCF.
Man, East Money, you wasn't even paying attention. Damn. Look, first, let me go over the structures again. I said drop the hot grease on this motherfucker on route to fight week, right? That's
so we just going in. So we just freestyle.
Nah. So that's what I said, right? I said I'm not gonna really go into details to weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, come in here and talk your shit. East Money get up here, and Coach said what he said. East Money said, yeah, what you saying, dog?
I want to make sure I'm on topic though. That's it, bro.
No, you wasn't even paying attention. You were doing other shit. You probably eat a 3-piece dinner right there, goddammit.
I got my youngin with me. I'm holding my youngin.
Oh, okay, for sure. I hear you. But I hear you, Coach, man. I agree with a lot of what you said. It's boxing at the end of the day. I know he feeling like shit because, that weight ain't coming off. I'm very curious to see what he weighs in. If he weighs in the first time on weight, but I'm glad the interviews are over. I think, if I'm not mistaken, do they have a final presser tomorrow? I don't think so. It's Wednesday. Do they have a final presser tomorrow? I think they might have a final presser. I hope not. Ugh. That's gonna be a little bit weird, because Terrence is good. He seems like he's healthy, but today, if Errol wouldn't have went off on the goldfish shit, I wouldn't have felt no type of way. I would have said, okay, he's in good place, but he seems like he's in a bad place dropping that weight.
I'd call him a clownfish, not a goldfish. He be talking crazy for her.
Yeah, he's doing some crazy shit, man. Unfortunately, he does some crazy stuff, man, for real. But I appreciate y'all pulling up, man.
Yeah, no
I ain't gonna
worries,
stay on here too much longer. For y'all pulling up, it's Wednesday, like Thursday. Y'all come in here and talk y'all shit, and then y'all can bounce. But we're really gonna have really gonna have a panel come weigh in because I really want to see. I want us to talk about what we seen up there. Both of them make weight or not.
Salute, WCS for sure,
Let's see
brother.
if I can come back when that happens, though.
For sure, no doubt.
All right, buddy.
All right.
Appreciate y'all for pulling up, bro.
For sure.
Yo, good point made by everybody. And you know, coach always gonna give you the thesis. You know what I'm saying? The thesis. The thesis. The coach is gonna break down the thesis. Put on his focals. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have the pick in his hair. Brothers, it's good to see all of you have turned out. Well, if you sound like Farrakhan up in this bitch. But hey, I got like 2 more minutes, man. Anybody have anything to say leading up to the freaking fight week, man? Just to talk your shit. You know, man, this is hot grease, man. Y'all gotta come in here and goddamn, turn up a little bit, man. Y'all gotta turn up and let them know, man. The hottest chat in the game, man. Let them know why the grease is hot, bro. You know what I'm saying? XO Factory is pulled up in the building. What's good with it?
Big bro, what's good with you, big bro?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. We got
I know you got some hot grease.
Yes,
splash
sir.
that shit around and goddamn cause them motherfuckers to get scarred up a little bit. You know how touchy they are.
Man, we got we got to make sure we get them motherfuckers get that that good mint cheese, and then goddamn blunts. He donated to the what was that, the meat
the bologna.
Yeah,
the
bologna. Yeah, that shit right there. So Capri Suns, bread and shit. So we still taking donations, y'all. So anybody free to donate to the cause, man, of the Earl sexuals. We all we trying to do right. We trying to do right by this shit. But man, shout out to you, OG, man. You got that hot grease cooking every day. These motherfuckers feeling the pressure, and not only that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We see these grades coming over here and shit, jumping in the chat with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers coming over here with that bullshit, but hey, look here, they feeling the pressure, OG. They feel you got your foot on their motherfucking neck, bro. hey, Spence went on. Hey man, let me tell you something, bro. Spence was not gonna talk that shit to Mike, bro. Spence ain't gonna talk that shit to the OG, bro. You know what I'm saying? He fuck around, find himself not making it to the fight. You know what I'm saying?
What was he thinking, bro? What was he thinking? Come on, what you thinking, dog?
I don't know what that nigga thinking, bro. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? You take that shit somewhere. You try OG Mike if you want to. You get fucked up around here. Yeah, man. We days out, bro. They feeling the motherfucking pressure. You got your foot on the back of their neck. We in here, we got them grilling, got that hot grease going. It's like the hibachi grilling this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
That me? That win? Is shit out. Oh. Yeah, they got that hot grease. We got that hot grease going, OG. You got them keep that pressure on them, man. You got them burn their ass up. They pissed off at you, OG. They mad at you over here, bro. Like, hey, bro, that goddamn WCS, goddamn, they mad, boy. Earl already pissed off. Cause you know what I'm saying, this weight drain and shit like that. He already, you know what I'm saying, he mad already. But you all see his fans out there, them Earl sexuals. Bro, they pissed off. They pissed the fuck off.
Look, hey, I'm gonna be straight up with your XO from the fold, dog. I don't have no smoke with no group of goldfish, dog. For real talk. I don't want no smoke with no goldfish. Them niggas right there, them goldfish, them motherfuckers vicious, dog. For real, I don't want no smoke with no goldfish, dog.
Man, them niggas got mad, bro. Them niggas were mad as shit. But that nigga was mad as shit. That nigga said, ain't no goldfish right here on the big thing. Ain't no goldfish. Hey, shut your ass up. You can get your ass up, nigga. But shout out to you, OG, man. I want to come on and pop my shit. And every day that you open up this pound, I told you I'm coming up to pop my shit because y'all motherfuckers.
Yes, sir.
Out there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, OG, man. I'm finna bounce out of here, man. I'm still listening in, though, big bro.
Appreciate you, man. Fold in the building. You already know the XO Factor. Yes, sir. Pound for Pound King Bud Myers, host by Raz King on deck. What's good with it, bro?
What's going on? Peace, peace. Work combat.
I'm
What's how you?
I'm good, man. How you been, bro?
Us, man. I could be doing better, brother. I could be doing better, bro.
I hear you.
I ain't really feeling it right now, though, G. Cause look,
Okay.
it's really the truck job I had. They laid a lot of Jersey workers off. So
Mm. Okay.
if I was working, G, I put the whole bag on Bud, G. But I ain't got it to put it on him, G. I'm mad as damn,
I feel
damn.
you. You ain't the only one, man. It's a lot of people trying to take advantage of the betting odds, man, for real.
So I don't know how they cannot see it. I don't know. They gotta be blind. How you can't see it? I don't understand how they can't see it. You gotta be blind, G. Like
They want to go off the popular vote. They want to go off. I don't know. Like, you got Terrence. He's not really outgoing as far as personality. This is the most ever he did media. But the guy who's been fucking up the most, they want to give him more support than anybody.
oh man, like man, this is an easy bag, man. I wish, damn man, but they have in the right time, G. So it ain't my time, nah, man. It's all good though. But damn, damn. More lies, and more hate, man. They just keep exposing themselves. It don't matter what platform they go to, whatever. Smash. But I wanted to ask you a question, right? I'm just a boxing fan. I just love the fighting part, right? So I'm not too good with politics parts, but I just wanted to ask you a question about what's going on right here. Because I had
Just
noticed the last couple of days, maybe the whole week, you was saying that he needed to do some more work. You know what I mean? He got to lose weight. If it's really like that, you know what I mean, and you see it like that, what happens when a boxer misses the weight like Errol Spence? What would happen to him? And
they give him an
it,
hour. I think they
no,
give him an extra hour to get the rest off.
oh no, this I guess it's like kind of like two questions. And if he cannot get it off, what's gonna happen if he cannot get it off? And then how would it affect his fighting style? To me, it's like I'm answering my own question because I remember the Roy Jones fighting James Toney, and James Toney had to lose a lot of weight, so that wasn't the same James Toney we seen fighting Roy Jones. He was real slower, so I'm guessing that losing that weight that amount of time it affected him. But I'm not certain. Like, how does it affect you when you lose that amount of weight in that amount of time? Because you remember Roy Jones got knocked out by Tarver when he dropped down in weight. So that was just my two questions I had to ask you. What's gonna happen if he misses the weight scale? What would happen right then? And then how would it affect him fighting?
I can't say what will affect Errol because everybody's weight different. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what his starting weight before he actually got settled into fight camp was. I don't know if he was in the mid 180s, the low 190s. I don't know what his start weight was. We know he was healthy. You know what I'm saying? We know this dude was healthy. So if you're talking about, Roy Jones dropping down and hearing people say that, yeah, the weight loss, and, people want to talk about water on the brain and everybody's body is different. James Toney, truth be told, I just think, Roy Jones was that much quicker than James. He did lose a lot of weight, but you look at everybody in general in life. I can't compare your body type to another person's body type. You know what I'm saying? I can't compare one athlete's competitive nature to another one. I don't know how they losing weight. I don't know if they got the money for nutritionists. I don't know what weight they started. What was their goals? I'm saying, how did they even go about losing the weight? What was their diet like? You know what I'm saying? How consistent was their diet? Diet is expensive. Dieting is expensive. So I don't know. I can't answer your question, to be honest. That's a heavy, open, loaded question. You feel me?
Okay, I understand. I respect that. I understand. Okay, so what about the next one? The next one, he misses the weight scale.
So if he misses the weight, he has a certain period of time to lose the remaining pounds. 1 hour, I think it's an hour in Vegas. He has to lose the rest of the pounds. If he's unable to do it, he'll be stripped of his belts, of course. But Bud will still be able to compete. If he wins the fight, when he wins the fight, he will win the belts. It's just, Errol Spence won't be able to win or retain the belts. It'll be done.
Okay. Only in the rematch. If he takes the rematch, you win the belts like that.
Well, he's done. If it won't be no rematch, you don't regain the belts if you're enacting the rematch. Let's just say, Crawford wins the belts, right? Crawford wins the belts. Errol cannot win the belts. All right.
Damn.
So if Crawford win the belts, Errol can enact the rematch clause for a rematch. You know what I'm saying? He can enact the rematch clause for a rematch. The other scenario, I don't know another scenario. All I know is Crawford winning the belts, and Errol's gonna have to figure out what he want to do after that.
Okay, because I was thinking like, you know what I mean? I heard like some people say that a fighter don't got to fight, you just take the belts. But I know Crawford, and I still want to fight him.
No,
So
contractually, if it was that easy, if they have a rematch clause implemented in that, you just can't run with the belts. You just can't say, okay, I won and I'm vacating, I'm out. I don't want to give you your second fight. No, they have 30 days. Why would they give them 30 days? They have
okay,
30 days. After 30 days, if they don't hear anything, then it's that fighter can fight who they want. And plus,
okay,
they have to fight within 2023.
okay. It's just some things I didn't know. Like I said, I know more of the fighting part, but the politics, I got more brushing up to do. So I asked brothers who's more knowledgeable on that. So you know what I mean? I appreciate
I,
the answer. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, you cooking like crazy over here. You know what I mean? I appreciate the videos, G. Word up.
yeah, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you pulling up always. One love to you, bro.
All right, peace and love, G. Peace.
Peace, man. Yep. The details of the contract. Okay, if y'all didn't hear me, like I'm and leading up to this fight, I don't have like when it comes down to Crawford winning, that's who I have winning. He wins, and Errol Spence in a way wants to enact the rematch clause to regain the title. It'd just be like he's losing them twice anyway. He lost them on the scale, and then Bud Crawford won him, and then he has to figure it out. But on the other side, to give a scenario on Spence, nah, I ain't gonna do that. I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Green on deck. What's good in the building? What's good, dude?
What's going on, Archbishop, man?
I'm good, man. How you feeling?
Good, man. I just appreciate you, man, putting this work in, man. After everything that's going on in the media, with us on the outside, get to see on YouTube, man. You hopping right in, man, with hot grease, man. So like I
Trying
said,
to,
man,
bro.
we
I
we we
appreciate you.
we, we appreciate logic driven boxing content.
For sure, man. I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words. Respect to you, brother. One love, man.
For sure, man. I'm just after that weigh-in, I don't know if you're gonna be out there, but I'm thinking it's gonna be an ambulance with an IV ready for Errol Spence to put fluids back in his body if he's able to make 147 on Friday.
I agree, man. There's gonna be something waiting on his ass to get that rehydration, but he can't rehydrate higher than 10 pounds, right? Per the IBF rule
I don't know.
in a championship fight.
I think I think the IBF lay waste to that.
Oh, it's not active no more. Okay.
Yeah, I think they stopped doing that in 2019 if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, anybody with eyes can tell, man. He's outgrown the division, man. He's a 160-pounder, 154-pound fighter. Shrinking himself down. I mean, we gonna give him his credit for making the fight that we want to see. But we don't want to hear any excuses because he had you know, he had the opportunity to fight Crawford earlier in his career, but I guess due to his the people that's handling his career, they wanted to make him the clear A side, which didn't really make any sense because now in 2023 he still had to concede to some of Crawford's demands. So
Correct.
so
You're
so if we
absolutely right.
and so if we honestly look at it from that perspective, it's like what was it all for real? They could have handled their business and then went on in their career, but I just wanted to hop on and say that, man, it's almost over, man. A lot of these other channels and stuff, man, I just been telling him, man, you know, hit select all and get ready to hit delete on all that content that you guys have in your archives.
Yeah.
Talking bad about Crawford, whatever the case may be, July 30th. And then, you know, like I said, if they put it on like a flash drive or something, you know, put it in a time capsule, bury it somewhere, and then wait for the rainbow to wait for a rainbow to appear and try and find it again, man. But salute WCS, man. Y'all subscribe, man. And you know, man, like I said, man, it's one of the best boxing channels on the YTC, man. Appreciate you. I might hop back in the chat.
Hey, appreciate you pulling up, Green Grain. And you know, thanks for eloquently, you know, articulating that, you know, because it did make sense on what he said. He said they wanted to make Errol Spence the A-side back in the day. How? By sending him on the easy route. He took the easy route and still knew he had Bud Crawford at the end. And then when we hear negotiations take place, what happened? Oh, he had to give him the concessions. He had to concede to the demands that Crawford was putting out there. He didn't concede to all of them, but he had to concede to, I guess, some that made some that was heavy enough for him to speak on it. When you talk about $1 million+ concessions, I want to know why. Why did you have to concede just to make the fight? Because from what we was hearing out here, that they was talking mad crazy that Crawford said he didn't need Errol Spence to complete his legacy. And he was telling the truth. He don't need him. But I guess to them, they felt like it was a duck type of language, which I don't agree with that. You know, it's hard to kind of, you know, wind these guys, reel them in and try to mentor them. You know what I'm saying? The aerosexuals need mentorship. You know what I'm saying? But they want to be in special ed. I'm not here to be a special ed teacher. I'm here to help you understand that certain things that you was putting out with propaganda, it wasn't true. You know, B-side, B-side, B-side. He don't deserve this. He don't deserve that. But Spence comes out and lets you know that he had to concede to some demands that Crawford wanted. So if he's just the B-side and he should be the challenger and learn how to shut up and take less money and all that other slavish talk that was going on, well, we still want to know why to Spence. Why did you have to concede? Why? Is this the only fight that you can get that made money? Because he wasn't going to make this type of money with nobody else. So therefore, you needed Crawford. Like I said, you should thank this man for coming to the welterweight division and becoming your rival. You was going after Keith Thurman, and you couldn't even build a rival with Keith Thurman, and you all was under the same promotional banner. But it takes Crawford to continue to do what he's doing, win and win and win, stop. And you up here all of a sudden developing this, oh, well, I'm going to take the easy route because Keith Thurman has issues going on. You know what I'm saying? You can't get him to come off the belts. You had to sit and watch everything play out. Real talk, y'all. Errol had to sit and watch everything play out while Keith Thurman was the unified champion. Do you know not until he came off the belts is when Spence had the opportunity to attempt to scoop them up? So, look, he could have been fought Crawford, bro. He was waiting for Keith Thurman to see what was going on with it. Finally, they came off the belt. The WBC was scooped up by Shawn Porter in a vacant match. And then finally he got freaking Udenis Ugas last year. All that shit is old news. You took the easy route. You could have very well scheduled a fight while that other shit was playing out. That was before you got to the accident and all that bullshit. You waited. You waited, bro. You told the entire world, why not take the easy route? When somebody says why not, then they're pretty content on what they have scheduled. Why not? Why not, man? Why not, man? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jamal Neezy in the building with a $2 super chat on deck. Brief info on your thumbnail, please. I'm late. Brief info. So all it is that Neezy is pretty much Errol finally had a pre-recorded interview with Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson, and I just took some parts out of the interview where he tried to check Mike Tyson on what he said about Terrence Crawford beating him, and he tried to go into the same stale toilet paper narrative, talking about Shawn Porter was a shell of himself and all that. And Mike Tyson checked his ass. He said, man, why did his dad even show up to the fight? He was making excuses. And he said, would you do that with your son? Would you say that about your son? Huh? I think it made him look bad. You know what I'm saying? It just made him look bad. That's coming from Mike Tyson. It was poor sportsmanship. He pretty much checked him. Real talk. So, Errol wanted to run around and try to check these niggas like they was blue blood sports or something. And you can't do the OG like that, bro. Like, this nigga was knocking out motherfuckers long before you even thought about coming in here, holding down a weight division, with your thighs. You know what I'm saying? With your love handles. You've been in the division long enough, but now you want to complain about weight. But it was okay when you was going in there, ripped to shreds with Ugas. How did you lose weight with Ugas? If you can't tell me how you lost weight with Ugas, then I'm right. I'm right how you lost weight. I'm right. You was at home, you got the home cooked meal, and you got shredded up way out. You was shredded up a month out. You weren't going through this shit you're going through now. You was already shredded. So I'm right. I know I'm right, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got you right over there in Texas. They got you right. You was super shredded, bro. You was shredded to the bone. But yet, on fight week, you out here running in the hills of Vegas. Things are different. Things are different. Seriously. Shout out to Jamal Nees. I appreciate you, big dog. That's just pretty much what it was. That Mike Tyson checked the shit out of him because he tried to come up there and be a hater, as always, and talking about Shawn Porter was a shell of himself. He fought Sebastian Formella. I gave the breakdown on the amount of months that Shawn Porter fought. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, Sebastian Formella, and then Terrence Crawford. I gave the breakdown on how many months in between that they fought for him to sit up here and say that the fight was trash, but he tried to say he was a shell of himself. But yet with Sebastian Formella, he won every single round. So that means he didn't take no punishment. And he fought Crawford 15 months after he fought Sebastian Formella. Shawn Porter fought Terrence Crawford 15 months after. So he had ample amount of time to get ready for Terrence Crawford. 15 months, and you're talking about, oh, he didn't do this in training, he didn't do that in training. But when he was coming off Yordenis Ugas to fight Errol Spence, it was a 6 months different. I can't make this shit up. But salute to you, Jamal Neezy, for the super chat. He said, big fact, easy route. Errol going to sleep. Man, he took the easy route. Shout out to King David. With the $5 super chat in the building. One love to you, brother. Thanks for supporting the channel. You know what I'm saying? He took the easy route. He sat back and watched as these belts, you know what I'm saying? He was more interested in the WBC and the WBA. Keith Thurman didn't give him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? They was under the same promotional banner. He could have very well say, hey, guess what? Al, can you get with Bob? Let's make this shit happen. Because I'm fully confident that I'll beat Crawford. I'm fully confident. Just like he's saying now. He's fully confident that he's the big fish and he can go in there and beat Crawford. So why didn't you do it when you was watching everything play out, trying to figure out when Keith Thurman was going to come off the WBC? Why you wasn't out here getting busy? You wasn't even, what were you doing? You could have went on and handled business knowing that those other belts was going to be in the possession of PBC. Who was Keith Thurman signed with? Who was Uga signed with? Who are you signed with? Only thing you had to do is get with Al, the Grand Poobah, and say, "Hey, sir, could you make that fight with me and Crawford so I can scoop up that WBO title, and then it'll be the easy route on the way home. Whatever belt you want me to get, the WBC, WBA, I don't care. I'll fight him." But you took the easy route. You weren't paying attention to Crawford. You didn't care until you picked up the WBA. And like Green said, he pretty much said that his people want to make sure that he was A-side intensive, only to come full circle to 2023 and have to concede to the demands of Bud Crawford, who is the B-side. Not just any B-side, the B-side that's coming out as the odds favorite. That's amazing. That is amazing right there. But shout out to King David, man, for that $5 super chat. I appreciate you, big dog. This is going to be ugly. Hope we don't look like Devin look. Hope you don't look like Devin look. He did. Shout out to CNBA on deck. I see you. He did check the shit out of him, bro. Shout out to Town Biz in the building. Just a few more days to go. I think there will be one more press conference tomorrow. Okay. All right. And I'm pretty sure Town is on deck. I'm pretty sure Town Business is on deck. You know what I'm saying? Town Business is on deck, man. Hold on for a second, y'all. Yeah, be safe out there, man. Hope you get as much footage as you possibly can. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the ones who donated to the channel today. Jamal Neezy. You know what I'm saying? King David. Big Blunts and Boxing. The Exo Factory. Salute to all you all that support the channel and donated. One love to all y'all, man. Big salute. Green said they call Crawford top rank Toby, but forget Tom Brown is the one who promotes all PBC fights. Tom Brown is Caucasian like Bob Arum. Should Spence had left PBC because he couldn't get the Thurman fight? Well, I've been leaving all that top rank Toby shit out because it's gonna be hell in high water. It's gonna be a motherfucking inferno, on the 30th. All that's gonna come. I've been trying to like keep it update essential. Like, you're right, Green, but I've been trying to keep it update essential with all the new stuff because we all know what they did. We all know how they went about smearing this man's name. We know, they was up there putting all that slavish talking. We know that, but now it's no more talking. Just like Blunt said, it ain't nothing else to talk about. It's no more talking, but I'm gonna talk about it all the way up to the weigh-ins. You know what I'm saying? So they got the presser tomorrow. All right. In light of everything we've been hearing and all that, I guarantee you it's going to be a bit more testy than people think. It's going to be a bit more testy. Both fighters are weighing less right now, even though Terrence Crawford looked more healthier per se. His spirits look a lot more jovial. Mr. Grumpy Grinch, DeSoto himself, always sitting up here. You know what I'm saying? He up there growling at people. You can stop that. And then Flores, he had to keep he had to keep it tactful. You know what I'm saying? He had to keep it tactful and know how to fire off the rest of the questions. You know what I'm saying? Because Spence up there being unprofessional. These are consumers. He's coming to see you fight. So why couldn't you just say something like, okay, those of you that's called me goldfish, hey, show up, make sure you get the pay-per-view, show up and support, You know, you got your ticket. I'll show you in the ring. Something like that. But you know, he want to sit up here and go at fans. You know what I'm saying? He want to go at fans. It's all good. Time is ticking, bro. The salt don't lie. I guarantee you that the salt's not gonna lie, man. But man, y'all hold that shit down all the way down, because it's about to go all the way up when these weigh-ins hit. You know what I'm saying? I have faith in Diddy James, goddamn putting on a record or two and teaching EJ how to dance and work off those last pounds. Yeah, I think they're gonna do it, bro. I'm confident. I think they're gonna show up. I think they're gonna get that weight off, bro. Real talk. I think they're gonna do it. Because we all know when Diddy get to dancing, ain't nobody dance like Diddy. Diddy used to be a backup dancer. So Diddy gonna get, you know, EJ and play his old tracks. And they're gonna start grooving and moving. And they're gonna get that weight off. That motherfucker gonna be up there with three sweat tops on, 2 hoodies. You know what I'm saying? Some corduroy fucking workout pants. You know what I'm saying? 4 or 5 polar bear resistant sweatpants on. You know what I'm saying? Some steel toe boots with 8 pairs of socks. They're gonna try anything and everything to get that weight off. He's gonna be teaching, he gonna have choreographers on deck. They teach him some new dance moves, the goddamn calorie burning shit, some aerobic type. Yeah, they're gonna really go to the extreme, bro. They're gonna really go to the extreme. I think the song gonna do it. The song that's gonna do it, y'all. Let me find out what's the name of it. They gonna look. He gonna put the song called "Everybody Dance Now." hey, Diddy gonna put "Everybody Dance Now." Now, Spence, when that beat come on, say What I want you to do, I want you to move your hip to the left, hip to the right, in sequence with the beat. Okay, everybody dance now. Left, right, left, right. There you go. We're gonna work those love handles off. I'm telling you. Y'all look at everybody. Y'all listen to everybody dance. That's a song they're gonna work those last pounds off with. Did he know I broke the code? For real. Did he know I broke the code? That's a song they're gonna have. Seriously. Everybody dance now. That's the song. That is the theme song that's gonna take the last 8.5 pounds off by weigh-in Friday afternoon. Y'all feel me? So until next time, man, y'all hold this shit down. We're gonna turn up all the way until the weigh-ins. Salute the supporters of the channel. Continue to tune in. You already know what it is. We will be back. I'm out.